Hello, glorious urban creek that's actually pretty damn shallow, but it's also pretty damn good. And Dylan?
Hi.
Hi, Dylan. How are you today besides hungover?
Hungover.
Sums it up. I hate to rub it in, but are you going to catch something today?
I mean, it'd be cool if I caught a flathead.
Yeah.
I've been trying for like months.
Today's your day. I can feel it.
I can feel it in the loins.
I can feel it in the loins. Good luck.
Thank you.
You'll need it.
That's small.
Alrighty, what is going on? You gaping stash holes. We'll bring that one back because it's funny, even though we've been doing stash bags a lot. We got to throw some humor in there too. And gaping stash holes was one of the better ones ever, so we'll go with that. But we only got a couple hours. Sun's almost going down. I already fished somewhere today and it went pretty good. I caught a fish I've never caught before, so we're already high spirits. And this place is pretty badass for catching fish that will eat lures and aren't just carp everywhere, which I've been doing a lot lately. I apologize, but not really. And yeah, we're all just gonna kind of fish. Dylan's buddy's Tim's down there. He already caught a catfish, and yeah, the hopes are high. So last warm day, cold tomorrow. I think the fish should be fired up if they're here, so let's figure out if they are. Come along with us, see if we can catch a few. Pa-pow. All right, well, like I said, we don't have very much time, so I'm gonna throw out the night crawler right away, even though I really just wanna catch fish on lures. And by fish on lures, I mean predator fish on lures like walleyes and such like that, but we will take anything we can get as normal. Gonna be a little pickier on this trip just because we've done so well in this spot, but not too much pickier, just a little bit. If we catch cold eye, instantly gonna cut that thing out and throw out a piece of it as bait. Same with the small drum, if we manage one of those. Yeah, maybe fish a little bit into the dark, but I didn't bring any of my lights because I'm never prepared, so probably not too far into the dark. Throw it right next to these rockies right here because that seems to be the deepest spot and it's already getting hit. Got something. Instant. Instant. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, channel, I was trying to talk. He thumped the bajibus out of it though. And he instantly swallowed it somehow. Well, I guess swallowed it, but didn't get hooked too well. All right, first fish. Just like that. Instantly. You want some night crawlers, Dylan? Yeah. I know, I'm gonna have to pull these damn night crawlers out if they keep getting hit constantly because I want to catch some cool stuff. I guess channels are cool. I wasn't expecting that. I'm talking about instant. Not the best pole holder I've ever seen, but I've seen worse. Actually, I don't know if I have seen worse, but we'll roll with it. We will roll with it. Damn plants. All right, I got a blade bait tied on, so I'm just gonna try that for a little bit. Even though I'm gonna have to think I'm gonna have to switch it pretty fast because it didn't really work super well last time, but we'll give it a good college try and see what happens. See what happens. Not a great start, but definitely not the worst start either. Things have been kind of weird though. It's taken its time cooling down and got some rain. Yeah, that was a lure. Oh.
Two big ass carp that just swam up the stream.
They're coming my way. Over that waterfall? Yeah, sounds like there's carp coming our way. Big ones? Old channel kitty. What was I saying though? Oh yeah. Second of all, there's carp coming this way. But yeah, fish number 2, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Second of all, there's carp coming this way. I can see him out there. And first of all, the carp. I thought I saw one out there too. But yeah, the creeks are just kind of weird right now. And actually the lakes are too. Most of the time, middle October like this, the water temps are like 50 and they're like 65. Which sounds like it should be great. And it's been great having nice weather as far as not having to wear my coveralls yet this year. But it's also kind of messing up some of my favorite bites of the fall. Or at least slowing them down a notch. But it'll happen eventually, hopefully. I've been fishing the big lake a lot and doing terrible, so hopefully that changes and I can catch another big old flat-headed dong or something like that. But yeah, even the creeks have been a little bit off, so as you've seen if you've been around a while, I pretty much am just taking what I can get at this point because old dad's been struggling. I think everybody in Nebraska's been struggling a notch, but sometimes you just gotta make the most of what you got. And I'm pretty good at that. That's one of my main talents. There is a boatload of fishies right there. I should have let him eat it a little bit more. And if you're new here, another one of my main talents is pretty much rambling on about nothing for an extended period of time and calling it a video. And sometimes catching big fish too. Hopefully we can do it today, but we're definitely gonna do the rambling. If I'm ever gonna be able to throw lures though, I might have to leave this night crawler out, but for now we'll just kind of pick at whatever the hell these are. Probably mainly channels, and then start casting. Good spot though, lots of fish. And I did catch like a 15-pound flathead here though. So there is some big stuff. See if we can get that old girl. Let's let it sit there for a little bit. Give him a better chance to eat it. I bet they would eat the shit out of grasshoppers. I'm sure that's like the majority of their diet. Oh, I'm getting nibleted. I think I got one that has it. I should probably set the hook. I don't know, but it's tangled in somebody else's line somehow. And it's not small. I don't know, it's either a carp or a flathead. For your sake, Dylan, I hope it's not a flathead. How is there this much line right here? Probably a carp. It's doing weird things in this line though, and I don't like it. And it's way over there, and I have like no direct connection to it. This is gonna be dicey. Yeah, it's a carp. All right, I feel a little better about it if I lose it. I think that line finally broke. No, it didn't. Yeah, probably one of the ones you saw.
You need that net though, it's right in my bag. It's a little foldable net.
You think this will fit in it?
As long as it's not 15 pounds, it should be good.
No, it's not 15. I'll use a net for the first time on my channel ever. I don't know, Dylan. It might be a little big for your net, but we're gonna try it. See if I can get his head in there. Yeah, I think the fish is a little too big, but we'll give her a whirl. Yeah, I look like a pro right now with my net. Yeah, not a terrible one. He barely even hit it, but that's kind of what carps do. I really want to get that line out of there too. We got a predicament.
It extends too, but it'll probably snap.
Yeah, I don't want to break your new net.
It's all good. If it breaks,
It's not worth having. I don't even know what to do here.
That's a good model.
What a predicament. Hopefully it's your 4-pound test.
That would be cool.
Come on, just swim in there. Hey, you fit. It worked. I used a net for the first.
Oh, is that your line?
That was the other line, luckily.
Oh, that's probably my 4-pound fish.
Probably, it broke pretty easy. Yeah, carps and stuff.
Nets and shit.
Nets and shit. Oh, that was an ordeal. I'm gonna have to re-rig the night crawler, but maybe not right away. Maybe I'll throw lures for a little bit first, because it seems like I can't even throw the night crawler in the water. Dylan, I think you should switch to the night crawler, because you've been struggling so much at catching fish when you fish together.
I got that grasshopper, but...
Yeah, I've just been flipping it right next to me, right in front of the rocks, and they pretty much are hitting it instantly. All right, are you guys proud of me? I used a net. It's not mine, though. It's Dylan's, so that's like, doesn't count almost, but this release is for the European stash stains. All right, well, I'm going to figure this mess out and then get back to crawlering, and then before that sun goes down, get to luring. Look at that, I got it. Don't even have to retie. I'm actually kind of surprised that carp fit in that net, homie. But it actually fit in with ease. Hot dog down a hallway? I don't feel anything.
Are you there yet?
Is it in? There you go, Billie Jean.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, back out she goes. How long do you give it, Dylan?
30 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I counting too fast? Should I be saying Mississippi? Well, I only know how to count to 10, so we'll stop at 7. Yep, it's been a little longer than 30 seconds. The wind is a-coming. Old cold fronty. Might snow? I didn't see that. That sounds awful. I'm not ready. Oh, shit. Almost looked like a goldeye. Setting up my damn pole in the rocks and the thing came up and slammered it. Yeah, that was a goldeye. Teeth marks and such. Wasn't ready for that. Wasn't ready. We'll still try lures, but right now I suppose nightcrawler is the main focus and getting goldeye. Where'd they go? They got picky. Seriously though, that wind just like shut everything off. I couldn't even put the damn pole in the pole holder there for a second. I think they'd go crazy because of this, but they did the exact opposite. All right, well, wind rolled in. bite shut off. I don't know what to do now. I think I'm just gonna double up on night crawlers, even though they're not really working anymore either. I've seen fronts roll in and stuff, and fish's moods change, but I've never seen it go from barely being able to keep my pole in the water to nothing in a matter of seconds. So our high hopes have went downhill on catching fish on lures, and now we're just trying to catch something else in general, which might not even be an easy task with night crawlers. But the night crawlers were working the best, so I guess 2 of those is the way to go for now, until we think of something better. If we think of something better. Is something. I don't know. I think it's a goldeye. It's a goldeye. It's a giant one. That thing slammed it out of nowhere. Throw it out as bait or leave. Look how big it is, man. I don't know, but I'm definitely at least keeping his ass, because that's a big one. Well, the goldeyes are still bitey.
Watch him start turning back on.
I'm gonna at least give it a little bit.
Yeah.
We were just talking about an exit plan, but this thing about stole my damn pole, Dylan.
Big bastard. Holy shit. Damn, that's the biggest one I've probably seen in this spot.
Yeah, that's not a small one at all. It's also a dead one. It's also bleeding profusely.
Also don't have my headphone on.
Yeah, I don't either. We'll give it a little bit now, but not too much longer. We haven't had a bite like that for a good while. Anyway, give it a little longer, then give up. Try another day and stuff and things, but maybe. Alrighty, greasy little shallow clear creek that's loaded with fish, or it was. Let's try this again. Be nice to me, please. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna make this short and sweet because this is the second intro of this video, but we are back. It is the next day, and I really don't know what the hell happened yesterday. It was, well, I kind of have an idea, but it was 72 degrees, a north wind came in. The temperature didn't really drop all that fast, but once that north wind came in, the fish just like disappeared. Like I was catching fish left and right. Do I really have to go into this? You guys already watched this. But anyway, I was catching fish left and right. Let me know what happened, because I have no idea what the hell happened, because there was a ton of fish biting. I've never had them completely shut off like that. And in my experience, towards the end of fall or whatever, when a cold front rolls in like that after it's been warm, that's normally a good thing. But it wasn't yesterday, and yeah, so we're back. We got a couple hours. It is the middle of the day. Finally warmed up to about 40, 41 degrees, and yeah, it's kind of sunny, so this might go shittily, but I want to try again, see if they're biting now after, I don't know, 12 or so hours, 16 or so hours of a consistent north wind. But I don't know, comment down below if you have any ideas as to why. I don't know what the barometric pressure or anything like that was. I don't really pay attention to that stuff. I just try to catch fish, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's try again. Take 2, pow. Alrighty. Hopefully we can at least catch something. But seriously, the fish were just going nuts. And I know pre-frontal stuff is good, but I've just never had a front just like completely turn a trip around like that. I don't know, maybe I have, I'm just not thinking about it, but it was definitely strange to me. And it seemed like the fish almost disappeared, but I don't really think that's the case. I think they were still there. They were just, yeah, I don't know. Comment down below if you know what happened, but this is one of my favorite little creek spots, so I'm excited to be here regardless. And shout out to Dylan, he's working, so he couldn't make it today, but I'll link his channel down below. He's a funny guy. All right, I'm gonna try not to ramble too much, because this video is already gonna be hard enough to edit and hard enough to watch, but I'm gonna start out with double night crawlers, and I guess go from there. And the only reason we're starting double night crawlers is because we have 2 night crawler rigs tied on. And the water is pretty clear in this spot, so I'm gonna have to try to be like kind of stealthy-ish, maybe. Do I still got him? What in the Sam hell is going on? Oh, did you guys see those swirls? We gotta be stealthy. There's something big over there. It's just a little channel kitty. That was instant. Not a terrible one though. Well, looks like they aren't completely shut off anymore, boys and girls. I'm hoping what I scared was a carp. Lots of cool species here that we want to catch. Literally carp's on the bottom of the list just because we've been catching so many of them lately. Let go, Tammy. And then channel cats are probably second to the bottom, but still a cool little fish coming up. Even these are going to be kind of hard to come by. Leading up to ice fishing is just one of the toughest times of the year, so please bear with me. I promise you I will try my best. But yeah, channel cats and carp are about the bottom of the totem pole. Not because we don't like them, but just because we've caught other cool shit here. I really want to catch a goldeye again. I caught a goldeye right before Dylan and I left the other day, and it was a giant one. I'm not sure if I left it in the video, but I didn't want to waste a whole giant one on a 2-hour trip, so I risked it for the biscuit and didn't bring it, so hopefully we can get another one. But I'm gonna kind of try to stay kneeling too, because literally the visibility is like 2 feet and the depth is like 3 feet, and they all like sitting on the rock. So most of the time I'd stand up there, but I'm sitting down here so I can throw up to the good spot, or one of the good spots. See if we can keep it rolling. I think something tapped it. I think something is swimming down with it. Something's got it. Another kitty. I can feel him wrestling. You even getting cold, bud? Water getting cold? The air's cold. That one gobbled it all the way down. And I normally have pliers, but get this, guys. Get this. I think my YouTube dad stole my pliers. Should go comment on his next video and tell him to give my pliers back. I could have left him at the spot when we were fishing, but he asked for them for one of his fish, and then I never saw him again. Got it anyway. They're kind of pretty in the fall though. Got them, he's all gold, shimmery, cool. Kind of looks tasty really, but I brought my tape measure, so if we catch a walleye today, I might eat it. I'll pass on the channel kitties. Sorry, Ruben. What to do? What to do? Well, the fish disappeared, now they're back for sure, but let's see if we can get something cooler than a channel kitty. There wasn't any big swirls running off that time when I hooked that one, so they were probably just carp though, so I'm not too worried about it. That first fish, I didn't even know it was happening. It hit it so fast. Another one out and do this for a little bit and go from there. Goldeye is the #1 on our hit list because goldeye could lead to a flathead or bigger channels. Something was thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it. I have to pay close attention to this rod next to me. Would you look at that? You're all right, bud. We'll figure out how to get that out of you. Mr. Walleye. He's too small to keep, but let's just measure him for the sole purpose of the fact that we have something to actually measure something with. Or is that a saw guy? Looks like a walleye to me. Definitely not 15 like I said, but I'm just curious. Getting close, 14. We got that down pretty good. Wish I had my pliers, Benjamin, but we'll get it figured out. I need to just order more. I'm probably blaming him when I just forgot him. Got it fairly easily and my other pole's getting hit. We'll do a nice release for Mr. Walleye boy. All right, homie. Look at that little gravel lizard. I'm not doing so hot. Maybe I should have just left the hook in him. You good? Good. He's seen better days. Is that a sauger? He's got the spots. Looks like a little leopard guy. Down he goes. I think he'll be fine. Well, we came here last time to get a sauger, and we got a sauger, so that's pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. These holes in the rocks right here are pretty damn cool. Wonder if there's a flathead sitting in them. Wouldn't that be gnarly if I just picked a flathead out of one of those holes? I'd shit my britches. Well, that time of the video when we say our goodbyes. Goodbye, Creek. Thanks for being pretty good for the first like 15 minutes I was here 2 days in a row. Other than that, you kind of sucked, but I still love you. It's not your fault, it's mine. All right, well, I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah, maybe it's just kind of one of those spots that's really good for the first like couple casts, and then other than that, it just kind of goes to shit because I've been struggling for the past 2 hours, and I have pretty much tried everything. I saved you the boredom of watching, but went through about 5 lures, tried corn, had night crawlers getting ripped to shreds by tiny things, and I really didn't even miss anything big. We every big fish that bit, it seemed like we caught, but I don't know. Comment down below if you have any ideas. I know the change of seasons and stuff like that, and obviously this is a super shallow creek, so whenever you hook anything, everything scatters, but I don't know. In the past, we've been able to catch more than a few fish from each little pool and do better than that, but like I said, it's getting towards the end of the year. Things are going to get tough, so I sure as shit will take it. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thanks for everything. You guys are awesome. I say it all the time, but I mean it, so that's why I keep bringing it up. But anyway, we're going to go pick up the offspring. See you later. Pow.